Hello everybody, welcome to our webinar today, and we're going to talk all about how our guests can feel fit and fabulous on board P&O Cruises. My name's Steph Adams, I'm Training and Engagement Manager at P&O Cruises. But today we are lucky enough to be joined by a true expert in health and well-being on board our ships. Now, let me introduce to you our guest for today, and that is the lovely Eirinn. She's the director of One Spa World, who are our fabulous partners across the fleet. So, hi Eirinn, welcome to our webinar. Thanks for joining us. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, of course. So my name's Eirinn. I'm the Director of Operations. I look after the spas on board, P&O, Cunard. I have to say I've got a bit of a dream job because I look after the well-being of all of our lovely guests when they come on board and the relaxation part, which is phenomenal. I've been around with the spa industry about 12 years now. I actually started off as a massage therapist on board myself and kind of worked my way through the ranks. But yeah, it was a wonderful experience. And how good is it that we get to bring wellness on board our ships?
Absolutely. I love it. And how jealous am I of your job role? Hey, how do I get that gig? You are absolutely right. Because you know what? A common cruise myth is that a cruise holiday can just be all about overindulgence. And we know that we offer so much variety. Guests can make it what they want. They could go to the buffet, the grills, the restaurants. They're free to dine however they like. It doesn't, however, have to be all about indulgence, because there's so many ways on board our ships that guests can get active, they can look after their health, and of course that well-being. And we want our guests to have a holiday that can be as relaxed or as energized as they want to be. And I think that's why it's really key today that we just talk all about those offerings that we have, from our spa to our beauty salons to the thermal suites to everything else in between. And of course we have to mention our gyms as well. I'm a bit of a gym freak, so I do enjoy that. But let's get cracking. Eirinn, tell us about my favourite place, though, the Oasis Spa, because we've got the Oasis Spa on board all of our ships, haven't we?
We do indeed. And I have to say, I completely agree with what you're saying, because a lot of us go on board and we think, oh, it's all about the food and it's all about the drink. And, I'm going to come home, I don't know, 10 pounds heavier than I did when I arrived. But do you know what? Cruising's so much more different now. And I think wellness is a huge opportunity, not just physically, but also mentally as well. We're all dying for that little break just to have a bit of me time, whether you're a mum, a partner, or you're on board with your family. It gives you a couple of hours just to retreat. And the Oasis Spa is really a sanctuary. So it's a place to escape, whether you want to go to the gym, whether you want to try out meditation for the first time. Maybe you want to try something, but you don't want to commit when you're at home to like a leisure club. That's what we're here for. It's getting that taster to kind of do something a little bit different, having a couple of hours to yourself. It's a really wonderful place to be. So we have the gym, we've got the classes, we have the, massages on board, the spa area, we've got the salon too. But it could be from you doing a class pass in the gym to wanting to be super fit and healthy and continue with your routine that you have at home, to maybe you just want to blow dry in a prosecco, and that's okay too.
Yeah.
So that's what we offer. It really is whatever you want it to be, just to give you a little bit of me time.
Yeah, you're so right. That mindfulness as well. Some people find it relaxing, getting a good sweat on in the gym and taking part of those classes. But that hair dry and the prosecco sounds absolutely wonderful to me. But tell us about the therapists and the treatments on board. What are the most popular treatments that our guests enjoy when they come to the spa?
Where do I start? So we have so many wonderful treatments on board. Like, it's not just your regular deep tissue and traditional manicures anymore. There are so many different things to try now that can really, really help with your well-being if you've got muscle aches and pains. I have to say, one of the favorites now is the restorative salt stone massage.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Beautiful treatment. It's so lovely. We use Himalayan salt stones. They're heated. and we use them to massage the whole body. It's super relaxing, really balancing, and very energizing as well. And it just helps to balance you out body-wise, mentally. It's a beautiful treatment. It's 75 minutes long.
Wow,
That's number one.
That's number one. What else have you got for us?
We also have the crystal quartz bed.
Ooh.
So it's a really, really high-tech service that we do now, that we actually use crystals. It kind of feels like when you're lying on a sandy beach and you're almost being massaged by the sand. It's a minerally charged experience with warm crystals that are shaped around your body, and they're used to massage the whole body as well. Helps with muscle tension, helps to promote inner relaxation. It's a wonderful treatment.
Wow. And are these available on all of the ships, these two massages?
The restorative saltstone massage is available across all the ships. The crystal quartz bed is only available now. It's on Iona, it's on Arvia, it's on Britannia. We're starting to roll it out across different vessels now, but at the moment it's on our bigger vessels because it's a new technology. But a really, really must-try treatment. I have to say, every time we have a VIP on board, it's one of the ones they always pick.
Really? Okay. And how long did you say that was for?
That one's 75 minutes.
Lovely. What a way to just melt away. We do also offer things like acupuncture, reflexology, and even cupping, you were telling me about. So are those really, really popular on board? Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I mean, acupuncture, I think it's becoming more and more popular now, and especially people becoming more aware of acupuncture. We always say, like, massage, it goes so far into the muscles, but acupuncture goes to the depth of it. And you're probably thinking, oh, needles, I don't want to try it, I'm scared. Honestly, guys, the needle is, less than the size of a hair. You can't feel it. It's a wonderful treatment and it's super relaxing. And I'll give you an example. I remember when I was a therapist and I had really bad muscle tension all up in my neck and shoulders, and I had acupuncture done, and it was almost like my ears popped because of the pressure release. And it just was like, oh, wow, I feel super relaxed now. We do it for seasickness, muscle tension, weight loss, anxiety. There's so many different things we do acupuncture for now, and it's becoming more and more widely known. And if you're not sure about it, go in for a quick chat with the acupuncturist. They're free consultations on board. Wow. Also, we've got seminars as well, introduction to acupuncture. Come along, bring your cup of tea, sit down, have a little, listen to it, and find out if it's something that you want to give a go. But if you have been struggling for a while, or you have, an injury or muscle tension, it's definitely worth the conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. And actually, don't you, for guests embarking that day, if they go to the spa, they can have a tour, but don't they get entered into a raffle prize as well, where they can get a voucher to maybe do acupuncture or have one of those massages?
Yeah, absolutely. You go on board, do a spa tour, go to the spa, ask to join the raffle. They offer up to like £250 spa credit to win, and you can spend it on any of the treatments on board. So it's a phenomenal prize, and they normally break it up so there's a few different prizes, but it's definitely worth going to the spa raffle. It's on every single cruise.
Every single cruise. So travel agents, make sure you are telling your guests to get on board, explore the ship, of course, but go and have a tour of the Oasis Spa, see all of the facilities, see those treatments, and they never know, they might win that £250 that can be put towards, that well-being and relaxation that we're just talking all about. That just sounds incredible. And I'm guessing that spa credit could also be used for a pass into our thermal suites on board.
Yeah, it can. The only thing it doesn't work against is Medispa, but it can work against any of the facilities as well. But tell you what, the thermal suites and the relaxation areas are just a whole different kettle of fish. You don't get this across other brands. The retreat in itself is like an open terrace area as well, where you are guaranteed your sunbed. And we all know that's really important, especially when it's nice weather. You get treated like a VIP. breakfast there. They do smoothies, they do little lunches, all healthy as well. You know, you have bartenders coming in offering you a beverage. We go up there, we do sample treatments sometimes, massage tasters, and obviously you get the beautiful weather as well. So if you want to inquire about the retreat, just go to the spa and ask. And then the thermal suite, it's just another kettle of fish. It's heated grottos, and they have like hydrotherapy pools on some of the vessels. We also have salt rooms, cold rooms.
Yeah.
We have like steam rooms, saunas, experience showers, which are rainforest showers, and the water comes from all different sides of the shower. It's wonderful, and it helps to increase your circulation. And then we also have heated lounge chairs in the thermal suite too. And then when you lie on them, it almost like it hits the areas of your body where it would in a massage. They're designed by chiropractors, so it can help with your lower back, it can help with the backs of your legs, help to increase your circulation. You know, it's a must try. It's almost like having a day pass to a spa on land within 2 hours, and you get to use all the facilities, because that's all you really need.
Absolutely. So we've got the retreats, and the retreats are available on Avia, Iona, Britannia, Azura, and Ventura, I want to say.
That's right. That's
Okay,
it, yeah.
so all of our big family-friendly ships are available on. And the thermal suites, remind me which ships they're all available on.
They're on exactly the ships that you said as well, but also the Arcadia too.
Wow, okay, so those guests that are doing the Roundwell cruise can go in the thermal suites too as well. Going on those longer discovery cruises, they can go into the thermal suite too. Lovely.
Absolutely. And not to mention Aurora, of course. Aurora does actually have one heated lounge chair inside their steam and sauna. So if you do want to experience it and think, oh, I might try this when we go on to another ship in the thermal, they have a free heated lounge chair inside their free steam and sauna.
Wow. And so you have to buy a package that covers both, or you can go to the thermal suite separately or choose the retreat, but you can do a package that encompasses the whole lot if we would like to.
Absolutely, yeah. Just go to the spa manager or the receptionist, see what offers they've got on. If you can combine both, there might be 2 of you that want to do it too. The thermal suites are offered in 2-hour slots, or you can do, say, a cruise pass. The retreat area have day passes, or they have cruise passes. Now, I do have to say that the cruise passes do get sold pre-cruise as well, and people pre-book them. So if you are going to go on board a cruise ship and, you know, you're interested in the retreat, absolutely recommend to pre-book it, because there's only a limited amount of passes when they do set sail. But it is a gorgeous area, definitely worth seeing. Even if you just want to go for a tour, just ask and then they'll take you around and show you everything.
Lovely. And am I right in saying a day pass to, say, the thermal suite, or a 2-hour pass, is around about £40?
Yeah, top.
If you allowed for £40 for a 2-hour slot in the hydrotherapy pools and the lovely experience showers, that would be, you know, sufficient.
Absolutely. And if you do want to do a retreat or a thermal pass, they also do deals if you want to add on a massage. Ooh. So always worth asking. If you've booked a thermal suite or retreat pass, say, you know, what deals do you have on if I add on a treatment? And you get some serious savings.
Yeah, love that. And do you know what? I loved the first experience I had was when I went to the Norwegian fjords, and you off all day hiking up the glacier, and then get back on and go to the thermal suite for a couple of hours was just lovely. And then you get ready for your evening feeling just wonderfully rejuvenated, aching muscles, you know, we'd worked those out in the hydro pool and we were ready to go the next day. But the thermal suite is an absolute must for me, 100%. But I also love the retreat. I love all of the smoothies and the healthy lunch that you provided, and it's just a really nice relaxed area, and particularly because that's adult only as well, isn't it? Exclusively for adults. So if you are on a family friendly ship, there is an area that guests can go and relax, and it's just exclusively for adults. So I always think that's a great selling point as well.
Yeah, definitely. And also, you know, to mention, of course, the thermal and the retreat, they're adult only areas, but if you do want your child to come in and experience a treatment with you, we do mother-daughter massages, father-son. You know, we have a whole Z Spa menu for teens. It's definitely worth trying if you do want to have your, you know, son or daughter want to experience something. You know, bring them up. We'll show them around. Also, they can have a bit of spa time too.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing. And one thing, just while we're talking, the last thing about the retreat area, it's always great to point out, isn't it? With Arvia, it's an all-inclusive retreat, and I mean that is just on Arvia. But how cool is that?
It is phenomenal. It's one of the first times that we've done this across any of the retreats, and it is only on Arvia. But yeah, you can book a pass and you get all your beverages included. It's a select menu, but who would not want to go up there and have a glass of prosecco or a wine, and it's all there for you. Arvia, I do have to say, it's one of the most popular retreats that we have.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm on in May, so let's see if I can get myself
Absolutely.
up there. Hey. Now, going back to some of the other services that we offer, of course, we do a lot of skincare treatments, and you've told me some great things about Medispa. Is that right? Do
Yeah.
you tell our travel agents what you offer for Medispa?
Yeah, so we do some phenomenal treatments now for Medispa, and I don't think a lot of people know that we have it on board. And we actually have qualified doctors, not nurses, not someone just trained to do, you know, Medispa treatments. We have doctors from around the world that we employ to come on board to give the absolute best experience for our guests when we do these treatments. We do injectable treatments, which is your Dysport, your Restylane, your Perlane. And it's not just for anti-aging. And a lot of people think, oh, Botox, oh, that sounds scary, you know, thinking about some of our
Yeah.
celebrities, but that's overdoing it. I've had it done multiple times and you wouldn't even know. It's a very natural thing to have now. And a lot of people already have had it done, but you wouldn't even know because it looks so natural.
Wow.
And we do anti-aging treatments. Even if you just want a bit of an uplift or rejuvenation, I find it really helps with my migraines. But yeah, injectable treatments, they're phenomenal. We do, you know, the frown line, the forehead lines, crow's feet around the mouth area, lip fillers as well. So however you want it to look, the doctor does a free consultation and there's no obligation to do the treatment, and have a quick chat and see if it's something that you would want to try.
Oh, I think I need to get myself there.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And, you know, microneedling, we do microneedling as well, which really helps the texture and boost the collagen in your skin as well. That's a really good treatment to do. They're like small little pinpricks, but it's becoming more and more popular now in the UK. And then we also have thermage, and thermage is like a skin tightening procedure.
Wow.
That's only on a couple of select vessels. But we do offer thermage too. But we really do have some phenomenal treatments, and our doctors are super friendly. They're always around for a chat, and you know, go in and have a talk. And do you know what? If you want to come back looking like a new woman or man, why not?
Yeah, well, I'm certainly up for giving that a go. So not only can you, of course, get your skincare taken care of, you can, of course, get your nails done, your pedicures, you can get your hair done. You've got full salons on board as well, and you know we do offer some great packages as well, don't we, for men and for women? There's different treatments for both sexes.
Absolutely. And it's again not just your average manicure and pedicure. If you're gonna have a manicure or pedicure done on board, you have to try the fire and ice. It
Oh,
is a beautiful treatment. They use hot stones. They do the hot and cold therapy with the cooling gel as well. So it really helps to stimulate your circulation. They do the massage. It's not just like a shellac service. We do the full works. So we offer, obviously, we do offer traditional treatments, but definitely go the extra mile and try something a little bit more worth your time, and you know, really have the experience of a luxurious fire and ice treatment. Then you can add on to the shellac services, or you know, if you want to get your hair done, we do keratin complex, which is a smoothing treatment, lasts for 6 weeks. We
wow.
do the red carpet blow dry. You can have your glass of prosecco, have a free eye treatment. You get a sun glow makeover included. We also do our barbering treatments with our groom and shave. We do the hot towel therapy when we do our grooms and shaves as well. And, you know, it's so popular on board and it's really something to experience. So, you know, it's not just for women, it's not just for men, it's for everyone. The spa and wellness is for everyone.
Yeah, and everyone will just leave the Oasis Spa just feeling the best version of themselves, whether that be, you know, completely mentally relaxed or just looking absolutely fabulous from whatever treatments that they've had. Just that, you know, that mindfulness is incredible. And you know what, I love the packages that we offer, because you were just saying there about the red carpet blow dry, but of course a great thing about cruising is our formal evenings, or you know, our celebration evenings as we call them. And we even do things like a black tie night package, don't we, or free ladies pamper package, so guests that want to go and just feel even more special on celebration night can do that.
Yeah, and it's always worth asking. We do a package called the 10, 20, 30. It's called Spa More, Save More. And if you book any 3 treatments, you get 10% off your first, 20% off your second, and 30% off your third. And it includes salon services, whether it be a fringe trim or a beard trim. You can still add on a massage for 20% off, and then a facial. And we always work it out so you get the biggest savings on the most expensive treatment.
Wow, that's incredible. I am forever being told off about cutting my own fringe. So I definitely won't be doing that on board. I shall make sure I get to the salon. But, you know, of course, all of these treatments, whether it's getting your nails done or the massages, our guests can use their onboard spending money to pay for this. So at P&O Cruises, part of our select price offering is always talking about onboard spending money, and it's about bringing that to life. So everything Eirinn is talking to you about, make sure when you're talking to a guest that wants to spend their onboard spending money, it's not just necessarily talking about whether they want to spend it on the cocktail of the day. It's about going to the spa and having that mindfulness, that well-being, and putting it towards something to make them feel fabulous, because it, you know, it's something nice that they can spend that onboard spending money on.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, so moving away from the Oasis Spa, although I could be there all day talking about some of these massages and treatments, we of course want to talk about the gym and the facilities that we offer, because we do classes, we do seminars, we've got incredible equipment in the gyms, don't we? So they do get very popular. They're very busy.
They do, they really do. And you know what? Sometimes I think a lot of people just want to try out using a gym, because I know myself, I don't like to commit to anything at home, or these passes and, you know, memberships, unless I know I'm going to use something. So if you're one of those people that just want to, you know, give the gym a try and see if you can commit, you know, a few days a week, try it on board, it's free. You know, you might as well. And also talk to our personal trainers. We have personal trainers on board. You know, they're there at your service. If you want to go have a chat with them, maybe ask about some of the equipment. We have free classes on board as well. We have stretch class. We have some different like sunrise stretch, things like that, abs class as well. But maybe you want to go in for one of the paid classes, which might be your spin, meditation, yoga, Pilates. There's so many different ones to offer. And also you can ask about a class pass. So if you want to book a class pass, depending on the length of your cruise, they will offer a special deal where you can do all the classes that you want all week.
Wow, that's brilliant. Because there is a full program when you go into the gym. I love that. It tells you every day all of the classes that are there. And even one that I noticed was the TRX suspension classes that we offer as well. And, you know, that's excellent.
Yeah, we have TRX. We also have bungee fitness. That's only on Britannia, but that's a very interesting one to try. And then also, if you want to go to the seminars, so they do seminars. We have Eat More to Weigh Less, Detox for Health and Weight Loss. If you've got back pain, knee pain, foot pain, hip pain, we have our Good Feet seminars where you can go in for a complimentary footprint analysis to see exactly where the pain is coming from. And yeah, we have so much to offer, and it's really like, you know, a different realm of services, from wellness to fitness to health to you know, a bit of indulgence as well, and that's okay. But absolutely, so much to offer.
It's so much to offer, and it is all about that balance, isn't it? Our guests are on holiday, and there's absolutely no judgment from us if they want to go and have that extra ice cream, or want to have that extra glass of prosecco. But these facilities are available to use, and of course the gym is completely free of charge. Those seminars are free of charge. It's just some of the extra classes, but as Eirinn said, there is class passes that can be purchased as well. So if guests are on board for a couple of weeks, that's great. People can dip in and dip out.
Absolutely. And if you want to try personal training, again, we offer personal training on board. It is a paid service, but it is there if you want to give it a go and get a good head start. And nutritional consultations, we do body scans as well to see exactly where the fat is on your body, and
I don't want to know
exactly
that.
what you're doing. Yeah, well, it's very interesting, and where the muscle lies. It's like a blueprint of the body.
Wow.
So there's so many different things that you can explore up there. It's almost like the gym has its own menu of services.
Yeah, definitely. And they're huge, some of our gyms, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I absolutely love sailing into a port. I'm an early bird, so I love getting up first thing in the morning, straight to the gym. And then as we are sailing into wherever we're going to stay for that day, I just love being, able to see it, because normally they're near the great big windows, aren't they? And you can see when you're running on the treadmill, your next destination. So you're already dreaming about what you're going to do in your daytime. So whilst, having a good workout in the process.
Yeah, the view is phenomenal from the gyms. It's, yeah, literally looking out onto the ocean on the treadmill. What more motivation do you need?
Exactly. And great equipment as well. That's what we've got to say. Like, really great up-to-date equipment. And we do have those trainers that are there. So if someone has never started their fitness journey before, they are there to make sure they're doing it in the correct way.
Absolutely.
I mean, I could talk to you all day, Eirinn, and I'm hoping our lovely travel agents will have found this really helpful, because I certainly have. I think you've just really brought to life what health and well-being means in a very small space of time. You've given us so much information about everything that the Oasis Spa can offer us, and we're going to make our guests feel fit and absolutely fabulous, I'm sure. So thank you for listening to us today. We hope you found it helpful. Please tell your customers when they get on board, they become our guests, to go and visit the Oasis Spa and Health Clubs on board. So Eirinn, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom today. I hope you've enjoyed that.
Thank you, Steph. That was wonderful.